Alex Ethans from F Apparel. Alex, would you be able to tell us a little bit about your venturing experience through F Apparel?
Absolutely. We created F Apparel back in 2010, really due to a lack of options in the marketplace. If you were to look back in 2010, what the options were, there was your high-end custom-made suits and your standard off-the-rack fare. And we really felt like there wasn't something in the middle where it was a quality fit, but also a quality product. And so F Apparel was born to help solve that issue.
Okay, right on. What are the advantages of working with two equal partners?
You know what? It's an interesting dynamic. Working with friends is, of course, always going to be good days and bad days. But I can tell you what I do love, and I think all three of us attest to this, is we bring a unique set of skills to the table. And with that, we're able to bounce ideas off each other and understand where one's coming from is really appreciative. We all bring a unique set from marketing to finance to sales. So, also when something might be discouraging, it's the other two are there to bring you back up. It's teamwork, and it really brings the whole group together.
Right. What would you say the disadvantages would be?
Disadvantages, definitely we butt heads. We're strong-minded people. We definitely are, type A personalities, you might say. And you know what, though? While there are disadvantages at times where you are battling, I think that having three has been a great number because there's always a 2-1 win at the end if there is a strong disagreement. And, I wouldn't say there's major disadvantages, but I certainly think that, the odd time you'll get in a disagreement or a heated discussion, but that's what business is about, I think.
Okay, right on. What was the hardest part of the entrepreneurial process, and how did you handle it?
Hardest part, it's a good question. I think every day is a new challenge, and that's what's exciting to us is, you don't know what's coming. If you had told me 2 months ago that the American dollar to the Canadian dollar would drop by, over 20 cents, I would have been shocked, and it's changed the way our business operates. We had to raise our prices just a couple weeks ago due to such an event, and
right.
You learn at business school about SWOT, and here it is, the external factors coming to play, and you have to roll with the punches and be able to negotiate a new solution.
Right. Okay, what creative elements, successful or not, have you used to set yourself apart from your competitors?
What have we done to set ourselves apart from the competitors? I think we do a number of things. I think that what we've done is change the way men buy suits. We're not a standard box store where you come in and try something on to see if it fits your liking. We're a custom tailor. You come in here, you get your measurements taken, and there's no more of this, what fits me in my size in your store. It's, I want this in my size in this design. So I think we focused on the fact that our generation, the millennials, we're the customization generation. We want to see a product made for us, by us, and as fast as we want it. And if you can't meet that, they'll find somebody else. And so being able to jump to the customer's needs and ensure that they receive a product that they're excited about and enthusiastic about, I think is what set us apart from the competition.
Right. Okay, well, starting a business can be a risk. How did you assess failure before you started F Apparel? For example, finding capital, finding employees, or dealing with the suppliers and competitors?
Sure. When we started, we knew we wanted to keep it lean. We didn't have much money. We were just graduating from university, and what we did know was we saw a hole in the marketplace. And the nice thing about the industry we chose was we chose a business with no inventory and no brick and mortar. And those are two of the biggest killers in retail. So it really allowed us to start for next to nothing. It cost us between the three of us a flight to China to find out what our potential was. From there, you know what? Entrepreneurship is risk. If you're not willing to take it, don't get into it. We all jumped into it because we all wanted, a bit of financial freedom, personal freedom, and the opportunity to make a difference in the world and for other employees. And I think that we've done that, but I think that also the recognition of the fact that it could have failed flat on our face in month 1, year 1, or year 3, and every day is still always an ongoing, growth challenge. And I think taking those chances due to the fact that we had the opportunity to do so, and we didn't have families or children relying on us, it makes it easier to make that chance. But I think entrepreneurship is all about risk, and we take new risks each and every year.
Right on. Okay, well, from this risk, what have you guys learned from it? Like, what do you guys take away from it?
We've made tons of errors along the way, and I'd be lying if I said we'd had, I remember in 2011 we made a massive international shipping error that cost us tens of thousands of dollars. And, emptied our coffers back in the early days. And you know what? That was a strong learning lesson, and I'll tell you this: we'll never make that mistake again. And we're maybe the best shippers in the game now, you know.
Yeah.
So it's along the way you're gonna, find hiccups along the way. I think that if there's advice I could pass along in that realm of what we've learned is get a second opinion. Talk to somebody who's been there, done that before, if you can. Mitigate your risk. Try and minimize the potential to get harmed throughout the process. And I think that whether it's a decision like shipping or it's a massive, production decision, somebody out there has done this before and has a bit more of a guiding influence than you might have. And while we think we might be the three smartest guys, we're not. And it's good to bounce ideas off others. And I think that it's served us well. We've got a couple mentors that we do lean on, and a couple that have worked well throughout the last 4 years.
Okay. Just last question. Moving forward, how do you use those experiences to your advantages, and what do you see in the future for F?
A lot of exciting things for F in the future. How do we use them to the advantage? I think that we take everything we learn from our mentors or from people we value their input and really understand where they're coming from. Because we want to make sure that we can take their breadth of knowledge and apply it to our own business. And I think that we've done that along the way. But where we're going in the future, we've got a lot of exciting opportunities. Our most exciting is our PSR network, which is called our Personal Style Representative Network, and really it's a fancy term for sales representatives. What we're hoping to do is add sales reps across Canada and hopefully long-term throughout the U.S. We currently have about 25 running through Canada, and we'd like to grow that by 50 by the end of the year. And what we've done is followed the women's model of Mary Kay and Stella and Dot, where we equip them with a little rep kit, and it's up to them to go sell. They're fully commission-based employees, and they're given the tools to succeed, and they get to try their hand at entrepreneurship without all that risk. So if someone's out there going, hey, I think I might want to be an entrepreneur, but they're not really sure, we can actually give them an opportunity to try it without any risk and allow them to try and get into the industry.
Okay, right on.
Yeah, and that's some of the acts.
Well, there you go. That's Alex Ethans from F Apparel. Alex, I'd like to thank you for your time.
Pleasure. My pleasure.
And that's a wrap.